I just recently learned and did a full deep dive on how the CIA planted drugs and contraband in the inner cities to tear apart the family structures and put the men in jail. I learned how they put guns in their communities to tear apart the family structure, tear apart the community, and have us warring and beefing for years. After learning that, I'm here to confidently say I believe the CIA put podcast mics in the hood. And they did that for the exact same reason they put drugs and guns in the hood, bro. All right, to get us beefing and to tear apart the family structure, because at this point it don't make no sense. Y'all don't know how to act. I think it's time for a presidential executive order, bro. It's time to put a 5,000% tariff on the podcast mics. Before you can get that podcast mic to spew nonsense, you gotta really want to spew some nonsense, bro. I was just watching this random podcast clip, and this is the prime example of why I believe that the podcast mic is a CIA contraband. So this is a podcast out the UK. They were having an age-old discussion about why this dude who's a black man, why he don't date black women, okay? And this conversation went so left so quickly.
Here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Which place?
Don't hurt me for this. This is purely hypothesis, okay? But UK culture might be a few years behind American culture, okay? Conversations like this got left in the pandemic. After the pandemic, we all came to our senses, got out of the hypnosis, and we all realized the red pill dudes are goofy, right? They're goofy, they're goobers. And then eventually the red pill dudes realized they were goofies, and then they stopped calling themselves red pills and start calling themselves truth seekers. Now, even the most manosphere red pill dudes will look you in your eyes and tell you, I'm not red pill, I'm just a truth seeker, because they understand there's a stigma that comes with that title. They're goofy. UK culture is apparently still stuck on these conversations, and they haven't left it. I haven't seen a video like this on my algorithm from an American channel probably in about 3 to 4 years. That's how outdated these conversations are. But if you guys must have it, then we must react, okay? So this particular dude, he's about 5'1", 5'2", ex-felon. Now, him being 5'1", 5'2", already comes with a certain level of anger that I don't think any normal-sized man can understand. Now, I myself get accused, right, of being a small person because my arms are like T-Rex, they're really short. But I'm about 5'8", 5'9". I'm not, too tall. I'm not tall at all. I'm very short, but I'm not a 5'2" leprechaun. This man is filled with rage and anger that I don't think anyone can understand. Now, before we can even progress further to hear how robust this conversation got, we have to rewind a little bit, man. So y'all can hear the ridiculous reason why he has a vengeance and a vendetta against black women.
Jins, tell us about your wife. Wait, guys, wait. Tell us about your wife and what she does and why she's different.
I want to hear attributes.
She hasn't got no kids. She won't have kids until marriage, so we're both like-minded in that sense. What does she do for me? Oh, you want me to? Why I'm gonna marry her next year?
Yeah, tell us.
Okay.
Are you gonna marry her?
Oh yeah.
No, let him. You got to ask him. We got to talk about other shit in this program. Not really.
So long story short, she enabled me. She put things in place in my life and stayed with me when family members and friends disappeared when I come out of prison. And she stuck with me and she didn't have to. She provided things for me and she did not have to.
So is that an attribute black women don't have? Is that what you're saying?
And he just told me to explain certain things.
No, but wait, because you said...
Wait. He said to explain certain things.
From Indian to black women.
So there's no black women on this earth
that can do that?
Who hasn't come across those black women?
Watch this. I have come across those black women and they cheated on me and did me dirty. So watch this. The women were doing the same thing. Watch it. All right. Let me give it to you like this. The black women were giving me love. No, wait, Loz. Watch. The black women. No, wait. Watch this. Wait. Listen, the black women was giving me love, cooking my food, sucking my dick. The backers was disgusting. I'm talking about up and down. The culture, lovely. I wake up Sunday, everything's nice. What? It's black culture. But do you know what they did?
What did they do?
Me dirty.
How can countless black women be doing something to you and there's no problem with you? You're claiming.
Did I say that?
No,
did I say there was nothing wrong with me?
Don't blame it on the black women and say that the
then
black
ask
women.
me what I did.
Wait, hold on. Don't blame it on.
Don't insinuate.
What did you bring to the table?
So what did you do?
I went to prison.
So you're telling me. Hey man. So how is that our fault?
You have to be a special type of moron to look that camera in his eyes with a straight face as you break down passionately, I must add, that black women you dated treated you perfectly. They treated you amazing. They treated you just as good as the Indian woman you're with. But the reason why you've sworn off black women for life, but you're dating outside of your race, is because the black women who treated you perfectly chose themselves and left you when you went to prison. Sure. Y'all can't be this stupid, homie. Now, if you believe that's race specific, then you have a lot more to figure out when it comes to life. That's not race specific. That's not even gender specific. Let your girlfriend go to jail for 3 or 4 years. You'll be in new cheeks within a week. That Indian woman who is taking care of you or who took care of you when you got out of jail and was in jail, she green as hell. She's probably a good woman. I applaud her. But if you think that it's black women who leaves men when they go to prison, you're in for a rude awakening. It's the majority of people, men and women. You got to be a special type of moron to use that selective niche experience of an ex-convict dating to then say that experience of black women treating you well and then leaving you when you went to prison, that is your sample test for why you don't want to date black women. Now, this conversation went from this to something else. Once he realized how stupid he sounded, he then pivots to black women has attitude and sass, while ironically giving more sass and attitude than the women he's arguing with.
Your place. And when you get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were cheating on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were cheating on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know. And that's why I'm never going to be in your pom-pom ever again. I'm not with black women because you don't like to get put in your place.
Apologies.
Listen. Apologies where?
Apologies.
Oh, wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot on me? Did she just shoot? Go, where's your hair? Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
The level of goofiness have surpassed the expectation to where even the other goofies in the room was like, hold on, bro. I was on board for a tad bit microaggression, a little bit of misogyny, but sir, you've taken your goofiness to another level. You've gone too far, sir. This is when all the other men hop off board and left him on an island by himself, ultimately leading to him rage quitting.
Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference. You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You're going to have to deal with it. Yeah. You're going to have to deal with this by yourself, my brother.
Take off your head,
triggered.
Where's your hair?
You're triggered.
Where's your hair? I'm triggered. I said I was triggered. Did I not say I was triggered? Where's your hair?
No.
Where's your hair?
Looking ass nigga about where's your hair?
Show me your hair.
No. He's
Show me your hair.
He's
Show me your hair. Take off your eyelash. Take off your eyelash.
You're pressed.
Take off your makeup.
You're pressed because you got cheated on 1, 2, 3, 4.
Where? Watch
1,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait for it. Wait for it. And I'll bring my natural hair Indian woman in here now.
And then what?
she looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your.
Shut up, man.
Just nasty work, man. This is when the conversation, and I'm being real, I won't tell a lie. This is when the conversation for me went from goofy and embarrassing to disturbing and concerning. At first, I just thought this was an insecure man with abandonment issues because the black women he wanted who treated him well, they decided to choose themselves and leave him when he went to prison. So he got out with abandonment issues and resentment. So now he's taking it out on all black women. And when he's in the room with other men, and he's probably on the lowest totem pole, he's not as rich, not as tall, not as handsome as the other men in the room. He's now attempting to tell those black women and belittle them so he could knock them down to his level because he's insecure and has resentment. I just thought that's what it was. But once you start bringing in my Indian woman, I can bring my natural Indian woman here with her long hair and blow y'all out the window. That's where it goes into self-hate. Because if you are a black man and you look in that mirror and you truly love what you see, right? You love your African features, you love your black features, you love what makes you you, then you would love that in a partner. But if you don't love yourself, if you don't love those features, if you don't see any beauty in those features, then of course you would think an Indian or a snow bunny is better. Now, I'm not saying you can't have your preference. You could have your preference. You could prefer a white woman or an Indian woman or a Spanish woman for whatever reason. But once that preference go from, I just prefer these people to, they are better than black women, you now have an issue. And I will be real, my assumption was confirmed once I seen the behind the scenes footage. This is when it really confirms to me this dude needs help and he has issues.
The crowd was silent.
Fake hair,
The crowd was silent.
You, my fair lady, haven't even had your legs open wide enough yet to even think you can speak to a man like me. So, a bit of advice. Go put your legs on some shoulders. Go swing from some chandeliers. Go get some life experience. And then come back and see me. No, blood, no. I don't date black women because of this.
Didn't eat.
You didn't understand me. You didn't want to accept the fact that I said it. I'm triggered.
Cap in
I'm
the
gone.
rag.
I told you, don't get me on the show. I don't date black women. Not watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of you have got your hair on? None of you. Shut up. I date natural women.
Because they're black. I told you, Carl. This black thing annoys me, bro. Black, I'm black, so you have to know. You know what? Don't. No, don't. Black women. Also, always black women on some high horse. Do some black woman shit. Do some black women shit to make me respect you as a black women. You're all sitting there and you done shit for no black woman in your life. The fuck out of here. Black women respect black women. You don't even respect yourself. You haven't even got black extensions on your hair. The fuck are we talking about? About I hate my mother. I hate black women. How can I hate black women when I just told you I come from one and I'm empress? My mum's an empress. I don't like the way how my mother moves, so why would I pick a woman that moves like my mother? What are we talking about? But because we're black, I can't say that, right? And because I'm a black thing, I can't talk about black women like that, right? And I can't date out my race, right? Because I'm black. Take your black shit to yourself, man. Take your black shit home. It's like I'm not black, I'm fully black. My parents are black, darker than you, my boy.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
my dad died.
Black women always do this. I'm a black woman, so you just hate me because you don't want to f me.
There needs to be a psych evaluation for a podcast mic purchase. Before you purchase a podcast mic or can handle a podcast mic, you have to get a license. And the license has to come with psych evaluation because there's too many of you weirdos and goofies and crazy people on these mics. Sir, you should not be anywhere in the vicinity of a podcast or around people in general. You're this worked up. I knew this man had some real personal issues when like he hit them with my parents are black. My parents talking to man. He's yelling and like trying to qualify his black. I'm black. Sir. And you can tell he probably has had experience with that, right? Because, he's probably like, a couple degrees away from being like albino, right? So he probably has had to deal with trying to qualify his blackness his entire life. And he's just taking it out on people he's raging. Sir, go seek help. Now, after this, he apologized. He issued an apology, and that apology didn't last long once he's seen the reaction to his apology.
I'm disappointed. I genuinely apologize because this is a bad connotation of me and a bad representation. At the same time, without a but, I was a triggered man and I acted out of my head. So to everybody that feels like Blanco, I genuinely fucking.
A few moments later.
All right. You lot have watched it, right? Cool. There's a thing on Instagram circulating about my apology yesterday. Yes, I apologize for my actions because my temper went way too. I should have controlled my temper. That is it. That is it. And that is all I'm apologizing for. Let's be very clear here. Everything I said was true. Everything I said was true, and everything I said was a fact because I was talking about me. I stated clearly at the beginning, it's about me. I stated clearly twice, I'm not generalizing, it's about the women I've dated. It's about me. They asked me questions about me, not about the world, about me. It was all about me. I kicked off about me. I didn't kick off about generalizing. So, anybody that's upset with generalizing, that's on you.
He can't make up his mind. If he wants to be a normal person or Red Pill Crusader, he goes back and forth. I did see him do multiple podcast appearances. I haven't watched them. All I can say, man, is seek help. Don't be like this, brother. Unless ask Donald Trump to put a 4,000% tariff on podcast mics, okay? Let's make the barrier of entry of getting a podcast mic a little greater, man, because maybe the craft would be respected more if there was a greater barrier to entry. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that Gangas has a point, or is he tripping? Let me know, right? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen to find out why TMZ just had to beg for mercy and apologize after getting caught lying and saying this about Charlie Kirk. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.